Welcome to Things to Know Education, where we highlight unique post-secondary programs.
Today we're at Centennial College to take a closer look and learn more about some of the specialized programs they have here.
Yeah.
You ready to hit the books?
I think so. Should we get this straight A experience started?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Lovely to be
here.
It's
fantastic
and
meeting
nice
you.
to meet you. And I understand this year is your 10th year at Centennial College.
Yes.
That's a huge milestone. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What brought you here, and should I say, has kept you here for 10 years?
Yeah, what has really inspired me and kept me here at Centennial, it's a place that deeply cares about students. Centennial values are just so about people, about inclusion, about social justice, and about getting students to work, which is what students have trusted us with their resources of time, money, and hope for. So a great place. It's the faculty who come here from their various disciplines. They are tied into the labor market. They know their craft. And so when students are studying with the professors at Centennial, they're learning from folks who are so tied into the industry and who are industry experts. So they're leaving work, employment ready. Their skills in order for what the industries are doing, but the research piece gets us into the innovative aspect, right? And
I love that, forward thinking.
It's exactly the forward thinking part, which is igniting this creativity and what skills and technologies might be needed in the future and carving that path out. And so being one of the top 50 research institutions in Canada is just such an accolade, because not just preparing students for the now, but preparing students to defining the future.
It's incredible. Tell me about, the hands-on experience again that these students are getting here at Centennial.
Well, you walk in and you feel like a mechanic, like you feel like a pilot, right? Like the beauty of this campus is seeing and being able to work on real aircraft, and not just real aircraft, but state-of-the-art aircraft. And so folks like Bombardier trust us with the expertise, and so graduate employer satisfaction is high.
Yeah.
Is high in terms of the readiness that students bring.
That's the dream for any boss, right?
It's the dream. It's the dream, and just a nod to again the faculty who know their craft, the program advisory committees who help advise, because everything is oriented towards making sure students are job ready.
Thank you so much, Neil. It's such a pleasure. I can totally see why students would come to Centennial.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for saying that, and it's great meeting you as well.
So Kalinga, tell me a little bit about why you chose Centennial. Why was it your pick?
It was my first pick because I wanted to be close with my family. My sister lives in Ajax, and I love to be closer to where my family is.
Yeah.
And it's always a great commute. The commute isn't too bad from home and school.
So I know you're in the School of Transportation, but tell me a little bit about your specific program.
Definitely. I am in aircraft maintenance. I'm in my second year. I'll soon be graduating, so that's exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It is a very exciting program. You get to work on different aircrafts. It's something that I've always wanted, and I knew I always wanted to work on aircrafts. The mechanical part, how it works.
Yeah.
I've gotten to do a lot of hands-on work. Worked on different helicopters, because that's specifically what I'm looking into working on, and different aircrafts. We've worked on different engines, both a turbine and piston engines, so that's been very exciting. We learned about the hydraulics of different aircraft. So yeah, all that
awesome.
has been very exciting, because we get to put things together and dismantle them and see how they work.
Yeah.
The professors here are amazing. They make you feel so comfortable that you're comfortable talking to them even on a personal level.
Yeah.
And they make you feel you're at home, because I guess Centennial is home, away from home.
Such a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, and I know graduation is just a few months away, so early congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
I
You're going to do
appreciate
great.
that.
Thanks, Kalinga.
You too.
Don't go anywhere. Up next, we explore Centennial College's School of Engineering, Technology, and Applied Science. Welcome back to Things to Know Education.
So right now we're at Centennial College's awesome Downsview campus, and we're here to check out their School of Engineering, Technology, and Applied Sciences.
Let's go.
Okay. Tim, it's so great to chat with you. Tell me a little bit about the Aerospace Manufacturing Engineering Technology program. What makes it unique?
So our program is very unique in that we've really included a lot of industry partners when we created the curriculum. So what our students are learning is really what our industry partners want, and those are the people that hire our graduates.
Yeah.
And so they know that every piece of learning that they do here at Centennial for this program is exactly what employers are looking for once they graduate.
Yeah, it seems like one of the real benefits of this school is the hands-on approach. Tell me about where we are right now, because obviously students are doing hands-on work here.
Right, this is fantastic stuff. So we are in the drone and robotics lab. This group here, this is a semester 6 group, and they're learning about automation and robotics. And so you can see some of the students are learning how to manipulate robotics, and we really look at it in terms of application. So not just sort of a siloed, how do you use a robot, but how does a robot really help with the manufacturing process. And so we teach an aerospace focused curriculum. The nice thing about our program is that any manufacturing has this kind of technology in it. And so you can do anything from aerospace manufacturing to automotive manufacturing, food production, food packaging, pharmaceuticals, the list goes on because the technology is all the same and the skill set is the same.
That's so cool. I know you were the program coordinator. How did you come to be here?
So I really spent a lot of time in industry, in advanced manufacturing. I was a tool and die maker by trade, but I also had an education degree.
Oh, cool.
And I always tended to be defaulting to the training positions for new apprentices, new employees. And after about 15 years in industry, I thought, why not? Let's make this official. I love to teach. I love seeing people succeed, starting from a point where they're not familiar with things to where they're experts in their field. I love to see that progression.
Yeah.
And so this was just natural for me to end up at a college that's applied, where we get to use our hands-on skill as well as theoretical. And I get to see students as they come in, and then finally graduate, and they come back. We hear amazing stories about how they land really great jobs, and we hear a lot from our students that they see the exact same equipment here as their first job. Sometimes when they're coming back for convocation, we're seeing them, they're telling you, hey, I've already been in a job for 2 months, I love it, this is what we're doing, these are the people that I've met, and it is such a rewarding experience. That's really the best part of my job, to see that end result, big smile on their face, saying, I got the job, and that's where their career starts, and we know that, they reach for the stars in the aerospace manufacturing program,
Cool.
Yeah.
Your passion comes through.
Yeah.
Students here are lucky to have you. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks for coming.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Angel, it's so lovely to meet you. You're in your 3rd year at Centennial. In what program?
Oh, I'm taking the Aerospace Manufacturing Engineering Technology.
Okay, so what made you want to come to Centennial to study?
Well, basically Centennial has bring in a lot of opportunities for a lot of students, just not like domestic students, also international students. You can just stay around, right?
Yeah.
So we have like this amazing robots here. We have another CNC lab all the way around. We're working also with composites. Like all of these courses that are part from the program, they're really important for the new students to understand and know it's all in this aircraft and airplane environment. Beam, part, manipulate, even just given the troubleshooting and everything that is related to the CNC machines and everything that has to be like computer numerical control is really insane. I think that will be my dream job.
I'm manifesting it for you. I think you're well on your way, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so
nice
much.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, stick around for more on what Centennial College has to offer. Up next, we're focusing on the School of Transportation's Avionics and Maintenance programs.
This episode of Things to Know Education is brought to you by Centennial College. Get ready.
Welcome back to Things to Know Education.
We're at Centennial College's Downsview campus, where, as you can see, it's state-of-the-art, and it's where they're known for their specialized programs.
Yeah, and we're going to learn more right now about the Avionics and Maintenance programs, part of their School of Transportation.
Can't wait. You ready for takeoff?
Yeah, you betcha, Maverick. Let's go. So Jess, you're one of the faculty with the Avionics and Maintenance program. Tell me a bit about what makes it great.
What's great, so this is an approved Transport Canada training organization. We do a lot of theory for the first bit, but what makes it amazing is that we bring that theory to life here in the labs in our hangar. I can show you one of our classrooms.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Cool. So Jess, this is your classroom. We're actually in a plane. This is amazing. Students actually get to learn here.
Yeah, so right now actually there's avionics tests going on. I'm a maintenance professor, so I don't know what the test is going on right now, but yeah, they do wiring, we do hydraulic system stuff in here, tires, brakes, basically anything that you would do in the field.
Yeah.
You get to work on some of the state-of-the-art stuff. For me, being in the industry, I had a hard time getting in the industry being a female. So coming into the industry now and seeing all these females and trying to be a role model for them, showing them you can make it into the field is a big thing for me. So we have M1, which is smaller aircraft. M2 is the bigger aircraft, commercial aircraft. So they get a taste of everything to get this basic training for everything. So they're prepared for helicopters, working, for the big transport category aircraft, or even working small general aviation aircraft, or even in corporate aviation. Yeah.
And do you hear good things from the students about the program?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, everyone who graduates, they say that they're very prepared going into it, between paperwork, the hands-on, just everything. They said it all makes sense now that they're out in the industry.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad to know you and your students are working on the airplanes that we're flying in and keeping us safe. I love it. Awesome. Thanks, Jess.
Ed, it is such a pleasure to meet you and be here with you today. Now, Centennial is a part of your DNA. Can I say that?
You sure can.
Because you're a graduate here.
I am a graduate.
And now you're an instructor.
I am, yes. I graduated in May 1983.
Wow.
Yes, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And here we are in 2024, and I've been an instructor for 23 plus years. It's the collective knowledge of experiences, not just the technical part, but the human approach to it.
Well, they're very lucky to have you.
Thank you.
So Rastu, you're a student in the program, and this is kind of like your classroom in here, right?
Pretty much, yeah. We have all of our labs here, and with all the hands-on experience we get, you see so much and you learn so much.
Awesome.
You just love it now.
Preet, so lovely to meet you. Thanks for having me in your domain, in your space today. Tell me a little bit about why you chose Centennial.
So I chose Centennial because when I was applying for colleges, first thing I saw when I Googled Centennial College Downsview campus was the CRJ outside, the white and blue aircraft. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, so I can actually get hands-on experience similar to what I'll need in the workplace someday.
Right.
So that narrowed it down for me. And the other part is the professors. There's guys who have worked in the airline world, guys that have worked in flight schools, guys that have worked in the corporate sector. So I did the work integrated learning program through Air Canada and Centennial last summer. Yeah, it was great. So I actually got to work on real aircraft, so all the Boeing and Airbus aircraft that they have. So it's stuff that family and friends have flown on, so it was very surreal to me. So after completing that, I saw how the workplace was, saw how the company was, and I really enjoyed it. So I think after grad, I'll most likely be applying to go there again. So I'd like to work there, get my endorsements, get my license, and have a pretty good career.
That's amazing. Well, full disclosure, I know you have an exam today, right?
I do, yes.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
So
You're
much.
going to nail it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Alan, you're the dean of the School of Transportation. It sounds like a pretty good gig.
It is the best job in the world.
Yeah?
I get to play in the world's biggest toy box because you take a look at all the cool stuff we've got here.
Yeah.
We've got another campus with a whole pile of ground transportation vehicles and equipment. It's just, I get to go to work every day and just look at cool stuff and work with people that know so much about maintaining and repairing it. And it's interesting. You don't know what you don't know, but there is such a shortage of people out in industry that there's never enough graduates for all the jobs available right now.
Well, thank you. Great to meet you, and thanks for having us in one of your amazing classrooms.
Oh, our pleasure.
It's great.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Up next, join Teddy and I at Centennial College's Performing Arts Center, where we learn a little bit more about their music and dance programs. Welcome back to Things to Know Education.
So Centennial College has diverse programs to offer students, including in the performing arts.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I even brought my dancing shoes, and we're going to get you some drumsticks, and then we'll head on in.
Like these, you mean?
Of course you have those.
Let's go.
Celestine, it is a pleasure to be with you today and all of your incredible dancers that you have. Tell me a little bit about what brought you here to Centennial.
Yeah, so I was working professionally and doing a lot of choreography work, and then I moved to Canada and then got a position to create a dance program for Centennial College. And so, yeah, so I've been here, the program's starting its 10th year this year.
Congratulations.
And thank you. Yeah, and it's been really awesome, great experience.
I was just going to say, so through the years, in 10 years, lots of has happened, I'm sure, and grown. What's your favorite part about seeing this program really develop into what it is today?
I think just watching students be successful and actually gain professional work in the industry, and just watching the growth over the years and our program itself grow. So I certainly think that, and also we have amazing faculty. All our faculty are industry professionals, have been in the industry or still currently in the industry. So the education that the students receive is really sort of, the highest level. Certainly in our audition process, we go all the way from ballet, contemporary to jazz, and then to hip hop. So any applicant needs to be proficient in at least one of those particular styles. The more versatile you are, obviously the better. And then we do an audition process, and then obviously they need grade 12 English as well, unless you're applying as a mature student. So certainly dance training, dance technique is key to gaining entry into the program.
Jesse, thank you so much for having us here.
Of course, thank you for coming.
Well, I'm really excited because I'm a musician, I love music, and you're the head of the music program here. That sounds like a great gig.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's my dream job.
That's cool. And what for you makes the music program here at Centennial so special?
Well, it's a 3-year advanced diploma program, and we're really focused on providing really meaningful experiential learning for our students. We provide just hands-on training, very industry-based courses, and it's a really comprehensive music program. There's performance, there's music creation, live and studio sound, music business. There's an internship at the end, and we've got amazing students, amazing faculty. It's really special what we do here.
Cool.
Lots of other music programs out there. They're expecting you to have a background in classical music or in jazz music, and that's what they really focus on. We're a music program for everyone else, maybe doesn't quite fit those boxes, but they still know that they want to do something in music.
Yeah.
And so even if you don't know music theory, don't know how to read music yet, you haven't taken classical lessons, it's okay, this is the place for you. We'll take you if there's potential, if there's something we can work with over the 3 years, then we're happy to have those types of students.
Sounds like you got something for everybody. That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to jam?
Absolutely.
Okay, what do you want to play?
Let's
You want to do guitar, I'll do drums?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Sounds good.
Yes, girl. Yeah. I'm running back. Yeah. There we go. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you. And thanks for having me here today. So, as a dancer many, many moons ago, watching you guys dance just makes me remember the love and joy and passion that is like really a part of this art form. But what brought you here to Centennial? Because I can see that shine through you also when you dance.
Yeah. So I had friends that graduated from the program before I did.
Okay.
And I saw that the program really prepared them for life outside of college. So they had resumes, they had reels, headshots, all of that. So I was worried that finding a dance college or a dance university wasn't going to do that, but I came here because of that. Like I knew that once I left here, I was gonna find a job. Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah.
What are the programs available in the dance?
So just like regular courses, you would have like jazz, you would have contemporary. We also have a commercial class. We have a cultural component as well, which is really fun. Yeah. We have like career management. We have dance history. Like we have a lot of courses.
So it truly is overarching.
Yeah.
Which is great because again, a lot of those other facets you don't necessarily get when you go to school for dance.
Yeah.
Awesome. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey Sam, how's it going?
Doing great, thank you so much.
I want to ask you, as a musician, how did you end up here? Why did you choose this program?
So I did a lot of like research online as to what I thought would work for me best.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like the most classically trained musician, especially throughout my life. And I really love this program because it teaches you from the absolute basics.
Yeah.
Like from the base level. So you don't have to be a professional to come here and to try and like live your dreams.
And you're a singer, right?
Yeah, I'm a singer. I also play drums as well. There's other things that we do other than just like performing. We also do a class called Studio Session Management,
cool,
where you get to actually run a studio session, usually with other students, and you'll get to use Pro Tools and use all of the incredible equipment that we have. So that's actually been probably the best learning experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know you're graduating pretty soon.
Yep.
You've done a couple different programs
Yep.
here, which is cool. How do you feel about the future?
I feel honestly very optimistic, and
Nice.
I think it's going to be great. I have a lot of tools now that I think I can go out and truly succeed in this industry.
Rock on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Sam.
much.
Appreciate it. That was such a cool day and very educational, right?
Absolutely.
It's really cool that from engineering to transportation to the performing arts, Centennial's got it all.
They really do. And if you want to learn more about these specialized programs or Centennial College, head on over to thingstoknowto.ca.
I feel like we graduated.
I think so too.
Yay!
See you.